Welcome to Spyder Auto's Step Bar Installation Guide for the Honda CR-V. Before we get started, you'll need a 14 and 19mm socket and ratchet, and a panel popper. We've laid out the contents of your step bar kit for illustration purposes. We'll start just behind the front tire. The front bracket will mount using the 3 factory threaded holes indicated. The front bracket will mount as shown. Now locate the 3 14mm bolts. Add a lock ring and washer onto each bolt. Now we'll install one 14mm bolt to mount the bracket. Leave it finger tight. Next, install 2 14mm bolts into the 2 threaded holes to mount the front bracket. Remember, finger tight. Now for the rear, just ahead of the rear tire. It's a bit tight, but the rear bracket will mount as shown. Use a panel popper to remove this rubber plug. Now locate 2 bolt plates. Insert the first bolt plate into the inner body opening. Then insert the second bolt plate into the body opening that we removed the plug from. Next, mount the rear bracket onto the bolt plate studs. Then add a large washer onto the bolt plate stud, followed by a lock ring and a 19mm nut. Then repeat for the other side. Add a large washer, then a lock ring, and then a 19mm nut. Leave these finger tight for now. Now it's time to mount the step bar. Verify that the step bar is correct for that side. Now locate 4 19mm bolts. Add a lock ring and washer to each bolt. Install the 4 19mm bolts into the step bar, 2 at each bracket, to mount the step bar. Leave these finger tight for the moment. Now take a moment to adjust your step bars as needed. Now to tighten it all down. Start by tightening the 2 19mm rear bracket nuts. Then tighten the 3 14mm front bracket bolts. Then the 4 19mm step bar bolts. And we're done. Congratulations, you've fitted your Honda CR-V with a set of step bars from Spyder Auto.